Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Captain Voorhees' Cabinet of Curiosities. I'm your humble host, Jason, and today I have another console to share with you guys. This one is a nice Super Nintendo system that will, play in 1080p, lag-free gameplay on your HDMI smart TVs, nice pretty monitors, and all that jazz. So yeah, let's get into it. Again, if you're a '90s baby, you either had, for the most part, a Super NES or a Genesis. At the time, I was in the latter. I had a Genesis, and I will actually do a video on that later on down the line and talk about all that good stuff. But I had friends that had the Super, and then eventually, as I grew older, also obviously got one. Again, same thing with the NES and your Genesis and all that good stuff. It's damn near impossible to play nowadays because your cords, your AV cords, are no longer compatible with the current TVs or monitors because all of them have gone to, for the most part, HDMI, or, you have your S video and higher, or, your in between settings, as well as USB, which, these, your SNES, your Super Famicoms, they don't support. So in that aspect, enter the the Analogue Super NT is this right here. And just like the retro AVS that I kind of told you guys about in an earlier video, this is a actual console. You can feel it. It has heft to it. So yeah, meaty parts as opposed to, again, your Retron systems and things of that nature, to where you pick it up and there's nothing. It's pretty lightweight because there's nothing in there. Again, you put your cartridges in, whether it's your North American Super Nintendo cartridges or your Super Famicom or PAL cartridges. It puts it on there, it dumps it, and you just get straight emulation. And a lot of times it's jumbled, it doesn't work right, or whatever. Your Super Analog, no sir, it plays it right off the cartridge in glorious 1080p output, and zero lag on it. Again, like the retro AVS, this right here is an investment, but you get what you pay for. Again, you can feel it when you pick it up. It has the heft to it. It has the parts. It's made from ground up to play in 1080p through your HDMI, or again, your TVs, your monitors, computer towers, whatever. It has that right out the gate. It's made for that. So yeah, again, with your old system, your Super NES, your Super Famicom, it won't do that because, again, it doesn't have the hookups for it. And I want to say there actually is a way that you can play imports and stuff on your regular SNES. I believe you have to take this flap out. You have to pry it off, break it off, and you might actually have to shave the corners off a little bit in order to get your Super Famicom games to fit in there correctly. That's a lot of work, and you can make some irreparable damages to the system, and then you have to track down a new one, either online through eBay or whatever, or if you're actually lucky enough to have a mom pop retro store, you have to go in, pick one up there, and that's bare minimum, not or $80 if not more, just to get one of these nowadays. So yeah, again, for more than that, you get this. It's, it will stand the test of time as long as we stay on the HDMI USB output system that's currently in place. So yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more. So when you get it, it comes in this nice little box. Again, like I said, it's 1080p, lag-free, has the HDMI cord with it. You also have the USB cable for your power. So, most smart TVs now, they have the USB slots. Your monitors will have that. Your computer tower will have it. So, directly gets power from that. And also with this, it comes preloaded with not only Super Turrican, the director's cut of that, but also Super Turrican 2. And I want to say, again, I grew up with a Genesis, so I know parts of the history with this, but I want to say there's problems in the development with Super Turrican. So it had, it's supposed to be, like one of these full-fledged. I think it was pushing the hardware, and then like last minute they had to dumb it down, and it greatly reduced the fidelity, made the game not good or whatever. So fast forward to now, and the team behind that, went back, made it the original way, put it on here as well as a sequel. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, also you can get this off of Analogue.co, which I will put a link in the description for that. And there's also several different varieties that you can get with this as far as how the console looks. I went with the Super Famicom version because I just like how that looks. There's also one that kind of mimics, the SNES over here. There's an all black one. At one time they had a clear one, but I believe that one they're no longer producing for whatever reason. But yeah, has your power, your reset. Again, it plays, your regular SNES cartridges for over here. Also plays your Super Famicom games, your PAL versions, all that good stuff. And again, like the Retro AVS, it also supports not only homebrews, but also supports the EverDrive. So again, it plays it directly off the cartridge, unlike your Retrons and other, clone systems where it just dumps and it emulates. It plays it straight from the cartridge itself. So right there gives you the better quality as far as gameplay, sound. There's no, garble, it won't crash on you. It just straight from the source, so that makes it even better. Also, the Super Analog NT, you have your slots right here, so it will support not only the regular SNES controllers, but also support your Super Famicom ones. It will support the 8-bit Do wireless controllers as well. So, that gives added versatility. You might have some of those for if you have a Switch. So boom, you have double compatibility right there, which again is great. It makes it, stand, at least right now, the test of time that it supports both of those. So yeah, again, it is an investment, but if you're, you grew up with the SNES, you have your, your classic carts, you're an enthusiast or whatever, this is the way to go. Again, HDMI hookup right to your TV, your monitor, your computer tower, whatever your setup is, it will handle it. It also has SD card slot right there, so you can get your firmware updates. You can probably also, play your backups from it on there, although I have not tested that personally, but again, the options there. I also want to say same thing with the Retro AVS. I believe it has the built-in Game Genie cheat codes and all that. You can also use the Game Genie itself with it. Put it in, put your cartridge in. Another badass feature on the Super Analogue NT. Not only is it compatible with Mario Paint, it's also compatible with the Super Game Boy. So boom, you just up the library that much more with this one little system. Awesome. So awesome. So yeah, again, that is the Analogue Super NT. Again, I will leave a link in the description for it. And yeah, if you're interested, definitely check it out. I want to say back in back in early August, they had another wave that they made. So they should still be readily available. If not, I mean, go ahead and put your name on the list for when they does, because again, you will not regret this if you're an old school gamer or enthusiast like me. It's the best you can get, in my opinion. Again, thank you for joining me on this again, Captain Voorhees' Cabinet of Curiosities. So yeah, game on, baby.